Hello YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are returning subscribers, hi, welcome. And if you are new, hello and welcome to the party. Today we're going to be taking a look at what it is about you that people find irresistible, people find seductive, people find sexy and irresistible. Let's see, okay? Pile number ones, you are going to be this whorehound, okay? This little whorehound herb. All right. Pile number two, you are the blue violets. Okay. And pile number three, you are the mugwort. So let's tune in and let's see what it is about you that people find irresistible. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful pile number ones. If you chose this whole round, this is your reading on what people find just outright sexy and attractive about you. And the first thing I'm hearing is it's the way you communicate, okay? It's the way that mind works. It's the way your brain ticks. Whoa, we got intimacy and we have Chiron. Okay. Sexual healing, sexual healing, babe. So it's your intensity, okay? You have, there's something about how you speak and how your mind thinks that is extremely intense. It's extremely, I want to say, penetrating. It is, in a way, invasive almost, right? There's some sort of mystery when it comes to your mind and when it comes to your words and how you articulate your words. People find this very, very fascinating. People find this very sexy. Okay, you're a woman or you're a man. Them, they, doesn't matter who you are, but you are a person of mystery, of intensity, of seduction. Okay, it says here intensity, investments, contract, sex, erotic capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, inheritance, kundalini energy, stalking, and the underworld. There's something very mysterious about you, pile number ones. Whorehound here says mental powers, healing, protection, and exorcism. Okay, it's almost like you, so it's like people's fantasies, okay? I can't get too much into detail about it because YouTube and all, but there's something about you that's, it's almost like they're sapiosexual fantasies. It's the way your mind ticks. It's like you can stroke this zest of intelligence within people. I'm hoping I'm making sense, but it's the way you can seduce people with your words, with your communication, with your belief systems, with your mentality. You can relate to people. We have the 7th house. So Scorpio and Libra energy, you can have these in your chart. Doesn't have to be. And then we have sextile, opportunity. People, you may attract a lot of opportunists as well, but there's something about your relating and you're able to relate to other people's problems, other people's fantasies, other people's mindsets. It's like you are this one mystery person that they can relate to when no one else could or no one else was able to. So especially with that Scorpio energy and relating here, it's mysterious. It's almost like no one could relate to them in that particular subject before they met you. And now all of a sudden they're finding someone that can relate to them on that type of level, right? We have best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, and social awareness. It's like they're hidden fantasies. You can relate to them on a level of deepness that no one else could relate to them before, and they find this extremely attractive. It's like, I never thought I would ever find someone who can relate to me on this level, and here you are popping up, showing up, and they can immediately relate to you on that type of level, right? It's almost like you guys have the same mindsets. You guys click. And this is what people find very, very attractive about you. I'm not even sure that you're completely aware that you do this, okay? But you relate to people on a deep mental level. External validation. And then magic happens when you most accept it. Expect it. Accept it. It's almost like you help people accept the magic that's in life. Okay? You stroke their ego in a way. It's almost like they beg for some sort of validation from you. It's odd. I'm getting this like dominatrix type vibe with you, okay? People just want to relate to you. People want to get intimate with you. They want to know you on an intimate level, and I'm not sure that you provide that for most people around you. You may be very, very selective of who and what you give your time and energy to, okay? And there's people around you that want your validation. They want to be able to relate to you. They find you so sexy, so intriguing, so mysterious, so alluring that they end up getting obsessed with your, with wanting your validation. They want you to dominate them in a way. They want you to heal them in a way, right? We have follow through, and then we have a make a mission statement for your soul. Follow through. You follow through with things. Give me more on this follow through. What's your honest truth? You speak and you live your honest truth. You're very, very authentic and you have follow through. It's like if you say you're going to do something, you go and you do it. And people find this extremely sexy. You also don't need external validation. You validate yourself. You are on your own journey. Overthinking can spoil the magic. Yeah, you don't overthink what other people are thinking of you or want from you. People find this very, very seductive. People find this very, very sexy. Yeah, a must list. You have a must-have list. And if you don't got it, honey, then you ain't coming around in my circle. You're very selective of who you hang around with. You're not someone who needs external validation. You're not someone who talks a good game but can't walk the talk. You are someone who has follow through. What's your honest truth? You're someone who's very authentic and you have a must-have list, right? Be unapologetically self-loving. Decide on must-haves, then release it to the universe. You trust the universe. You have a must-have list, right? It's hard to get into your circle. You're someone who's very, very authentic, and because your authenticity is rarely seen in other people, it's very mysterious. People don't understand where it comes from or how you can do it. We have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Yeah, you're very playful. You're a playful person. People can relate to you, but it's hard to get close to you. Because you don't need external validation, you have follow through and you're living in your truth and your purpose. People find this very, very intimidating, and it's almost like they can't relate to you. So you have some people that are begging for your validation and want to relate to you, and then you have other people who just can't relate to you because they don't understand living in that type of authenticity. You're also very, very close with your shadow self with this 8th house intimacy card, Scorpio energy. You're very close to your inner depths of your soul. You understand yourself. You understand yourself. You are someone who has been to the dark side and back. You understand your dark side. You can relate to people in that way, but you don't allow people to get too close to you. You have trust issues. Just as I said that, here's trust issues. So you don't allow people to get too close to you, okay? Ascertain if trust issues are justified or unjustified. Trust is an imperative to feeling safe and secure. Yeah, you have trust issues. You may have been hurt in the past, and this is how you understand your darkness. You understand your shadow self. This is how you can relate to people. This is also how you've learned not to need external validation from people. This is how you've learned to follow through with your own self and live your truth, live your authenticity without needing other people's approval. You don't trust people, okay? It's hard for people to get close to you. You also have this seduction quality about you that just lures people in automatically, and you're almost like, why am I luring in all these people? Why are all these people wanting to relate to me? I can't relate with you guys. I don't get you guys, right, on that term, but that's what makes you so sexy is even when you think you don't relate to anybody, people feel that they can relate to you. So they come to you and they're like, they want to get to know you. They want your approval. They want to understand you. They want to understand what makes your brain tick, like why you are the way you are. And you're like, no, I don't really want to get close to you. You're authentic. You live in your truth. You live in your power. You may be a little bit of a hermit, okay, Virgo energy type coming through, where you don't really need other people. You're kind of like an introvert type energy I'm feeling. You're someone who is very, very comfortable in their own skin, and you can stay by yourself and you don't mind. it's like you may have like a small friend circle, things like that. But people find your mystery, your the way that you can be by yourself, your authenticity. It's very, very sexy, okay? People can see that you have a little bit of a trust issues, but it makes you sexy because no one can get into this heart. It's like kind of in this vial, which kind of reminds me of poison. It's almost like people think that someone tried to poison your heart, and this is why you're, standoffish. You create your own paradise. This is why you have a must-have list, and if people don't have it, they don't get access to you, right? Because you've been through some shit. What do people find? You're a lot of people's wish fulfillment. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Yeah, 8 of Cups. It's like you walked away from... You have this personality where if it's not giving you what you want, you walk away from it, right? We have this person who's walking away, and we've got these stars in the sky, and here they are talking to a dolphin, right? The dolphin understands and, grants people's wishes, right? So you've walked away from conflict, competition, things that weren't really right for you to go off and find something that you actually want, some sort of wish fulfillment. This is what makes you so sexy, is that you can leave everything to go off and find something that you actually want. You're not someone who's going to settle. Okay? And people wish that they could relate with that because you don't need external validation. Yeah, the Lover's in reverse with the Queen of Swords. You cut something out. If someone does not have what you need in a relationship, you cut them off and you'll leave them in the dust. And it makes them want you more. It makes people want you more. Because you're living in your truth and you have follow through, and you're going to leave people in the dust. You don't need their approval. You don't need anybody else's approval. You're going to find your own paradise, and if they don't have the must-haves, you're gone. See you later. And this makes you very, very seductive. The way that you can defend yourself and cut people off like that, it makes them want you more. Weird. You have an intense energy that a lot of people can relate with. Yeah, 3 of Cups with the Moon card here. This is like community, friendships, reconciliation. The Moon, fears. Yeah, moving away. Seduction. Why did I hear seduction? Oh, right here. So, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference, trust issues, third-party interference. Secret, 3 of Cups, moving away from third-party interference. It's like if someone puts you in the middle of something, you're gone. See you later. I am not going to be in competition with nobody. And you have follow-through. So it's almost like people need to come correct, I'm hearing, or don't come at all. And this is what makes you so sexy, is a lot of people can relate to this about, like, with you, but they can't follow through with it. They don't have the follow-through. A lot of people will, this is maybe where your trust issues come in too, is that maybe people have put in you in third parties before, and you felt rejected or abandoned, and now you're creating your own paradise. You have a must-have list. You don't need external validation, and if people are going to put you in a secret third party, you're done with it. You move on from it. What is so sexy about, yeah, quickly too. Quickly. Knight of Swords. You have a lot of wisdom, right? You're quick, you're witty. You're quick thinking, you're quick on your feet. And then we have the 4 of Wands here. 2 of Swords. Very witty, very stable in your own energy. You celebrate yourself, right? Look, quick to cut the ties. See that ribbon? It's like not connected. You're quick to cut the ties. Chariot energy, and move on. And turn your back and see what else is out there. You're not going to stay in a situation that doesn't honor you, honor your truth. You have a little bit of trust issues, which, valid. But people find that attractive about you because you're a take no bullshit kind of person. And you are living authentically. And people can relate with it. What is it about my pile number 1s? We have artist, okay? Says expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses. And then we have liberator. So this came in reverse. It says here, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. And then we have liberator. So it's almost like you've liberated yourself from, it says freeing yourself and others from outmoded belief systems. It's almost like you are not going to pose as the pathetic little damsel in distress that needs someone, or you don't like it when people pity you. So if people start pitying you, you're almost like, okay, well, no, you don't need to pity me, okay? And then you float, you reverse and you do this whole like glow up thing, and it's like, why are you pitying me? I'm good. Like, look at me. And people find this sexy because you liberate yourself from this. It's like you don't need people to pity you, right? And the companionship, you don't need to pity you because someone cheated on you, or you know, someone put you in a third party, or someone broke your trust or something like that. You don't need a pity party. You're a very strong person. And people find that really, really attractive about you. How you don't need the pity party. How you can do things on your own. You may have Capricorn in your chart. It doesn't have to be Taurus energy, I'm hearing as well. Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer. But you are someone who doesn't need people's validation or pity. People find your strength very, very attractive. Okay, pile number ones, if that resonated with you, please hit the like button. Comment down below. I'd love to know who the heck you are. And don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and I will see you next time. Pile number 2, if you chose blue violet, this is going to be your reading on what it is about you that makes you so sexy, that makes you alluring, that makes you, you know, you. What is it about you? People feel like you're walking luck, like you're a good luck charm. Like when someone is around you, it's almost like they get lucky. Okay, you guys could go in a casino, and every time you go in a casino, you could be winning money, or people just win money with you. You're very caring, you're very kind, but people, they just feel very lucky. They feel very blessed around you. Let's see, Scorpion. Oh, you're able to wait. Okay, Scorpion is all about passion, intensity, but can also be fixated on a past event that, you know, where they felt burned, but they're very, very passionate. And then we have the Scorpion, or the can't even talk, the Cobra. You may make people feel nervous, okay? You have a lot of people watching and waiting for you, okay? They're waiting for an opportunity with you. You're very passionate, you're very loving, you're very kind. Let's just see. Oh gosh. Scorpio energy. You're someone who doesn't screw around. You teach people, because the Cobra here is all about pausing, waiting, and the inner teacher. So you wait for your chance to pounce. It says passionate, competitive, tends towards isolation. You are someone who is on a self-love journey, learning about yourself, pausing, waiting. It says the Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them. There are few select friends. Sometimes Scorpion's heat festers, and they focus on unresolved events from the past, usually a situation where they were feeling left burned. The Scorpion plate says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual. My left ear just like did a high pitch. So you could be raising your vibration right now. People feel like you are very honest, you are very forgiving, you're very passionate but competitive, and it says here the inner teacher for the Cobra. So represents a teacher or a spiritual guardian. The Cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the Cobra is found deep within us in the form of an inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. People view you as a guide, okay? A guide to self-healing, a guide to inner knowledge, inner happiness type thing. People look to you for guidance. This is what makes you so sexy, so alluring, is that you seem to know everything. Not know everything, but you seem to have an answer for everything. You're very wise. You understand when to wait, when to pause. We have complexity. Quintunx. Irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, and transforms. Yeah, you're an educator. You educate people on the complexity of their inner world, and they find this very, very sexy about you. You could be like the guide of the friend group, or the the therapist of the friend group. You translate, you teach people how to go with the flow. We have flow at the bottom here. How not to fixate on events from the past. They find your guidance to be alluring. They find your guidance to be sexy. The way that you can master your emotions and master your passion. Your passion and your drive. Look, we have mystery too. You're very mysterious. It's your passion and your drive, and the way you can expand. It's very sexy. Then we have surrender, expansion. Yeah, you surrender. You teach people how to surrender their inner world. Subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance states, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, and the Akashic records. You help people transform themselves. You help people understand themselves. And this is what people find so sexy about you. You're like this wise, patient teacher that teaches people how to compete with themselves and not with other people. What is so sexy about group number 2? Unstick the stuck. Distraction of shiny things. You help people keep going and not wanting to give up. People find this very alluring about you, how you never give up. You are always, like, if you are in a sticky situation, you understand how to get out of it. Fearless expression. You unstick these stuck emotions, these stuck energies by going within and finding the complexity of it and surrendering to it. And only competing with yourself. And people find this very, very alluring about you. Because if you're ever in a sticky situation, you know how to get out of it. And then we have the distraction of shiny things. You don't get distracted very easily. Like things from your past, you understand forgiveness. And you get back to the basics. Pisces energy. You're not stuck for very long. You're constantly evolving, constantly going. Creator water with your emotions. Going within yourself, there's that Pisces energy, light in the unexpected. You understand that there's light in the darkness. And people find this very attractive about you. You don't get distracted by things from the past or things that happened in the past. Yeah, we have worthiness here. You're understanding your worth. You understand your worth. You don't chase after things. It says, know your worth. The universe can only bring you what you know you deserve. You can have it all. You teach people about worthiness and the importance of your own self-worth. It's almost like you teach people how to change their subconscious beliefs and that endings lead to new beginnings and not to get distracted by pain of the past. My ear keeps ringing. How to raise their vibrations. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. You teach people how to go through the transition phase. And they find this really, really sexy about you. It's how you can transition from something that seemed so dark, so broken, and go from it and learn from it and grow from it and come out 10 times better. People find this really, really attractive about you. You don't get distracted from what was or what, the pain of the past. You keep going. And you understand talking again. It says texting, reconnecting with someone, open up dialogue, second chance back in each other's world. Then we have the graduate, new phase. Yeah, there is no second chances. There is no talking again. You graduate from this, okay? You teach people how to move on endings, knowing your worth and ending things, right? This is what is so sexy about you. People want to talk to you again, especially people from the past. They don't understand how you can do this. They want to text you, they want to reconnect with you, but you don't get distracted with the shiny things saying, oh yeah, this is an apology. I'm going to go back to you. No, you learn your lesson and then you move on from it. You don't get distracted with past events or things from the past. You know your worth and you move on with it. And you graduate. It says new life phase or stage. Someone has grown, healed, and evolved. This is you, grown, healed, and evolved. You've ended something. You know your worth. and this is what people find so sexy and attractive about you, is that you end situations that are no good for you. You know your worth, you learn from it, you grow from it, and then you move on. You don't get stuck in the past. You don't get distracted from past events or fester or hold resentments from the past. You learn from it, you grow from it, and you move on from it. You've gained a lot of emotional maturity, I've heard. Okay? And right when you want to give up, you somehow show people not to give up on themselves, to keep going, that things always have a habit of working out. And this is what people find so attractive about you, so sexy about you. Your determination, your inner, your drive, the way you don't give up on yourself, the way that you can leave something alone that's in the past and leave it alone and not go back to it. People look up to this. Eight of Pentacles, working on your happiness, emotional fulfillment. What makes you happy? This is what your hard work, your dedication to yourself, Capricorn energy. You put the hard work and effort in to your own happiness, right? Your own fulfillment. It's like you're working on your inner life. Especially with that creator water here and this 10 of Cups, you're working on what makes you happy. Your own happy fairy tale ending. Not waiting for someone else to do it for you. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is like anxiety. So this fell on top of this complexity. Complex thoughts, right? Irritates, puzzles, mystifies. Complicates, contradicts, clashes, requires translation, makes curious. You make curious of these negative thinking patterns, the anxiety, the fears, the worries that you're never going to find something again. This is what people, look, Tower moment. Revelations, transforms, right? You transform your thinking patterns, your belief systems, you surrender. You changed your subconscious beliefs, and this is what people find so sexy. I'm feeling these are people from the past. These are people from the past that are looking at you today, and they're like, how the heck is that walking contradiction? They've completely changed their thinking patterns. They're no longer in fear, worries, and anxieties. They've ended this. They've graduated. You've healed from this. You're no longer judging yourself. And people from the past find this completely irresistible. Complex thought processes. You've changed them. You've alchemized them. And this is what's so sexy about you. You're no longer stuck in worry and anxiety and fear. You've learned from it. You've done some like deep soul searching, dark night of the soul type energy. Surrender. This fell on top of surrender. Five of Swords is all about surrender. Accepting defeat. Planning, moving, making a decision to move on from something, right? You've accepted defeat in some sort of situation. It's not even that you've accepted defeat. It's like you've accepted that things are the way they are and you've moved on from them. You're no longer going to be stuck in a situation or distracted by your emotions. You've transformed your thinking pattern. You surrendered. Healing, forgiveness, compassion, subconscious mind. You've changed your subconscious belief systems here. Spiritual development. You've completely surrendered and moved on. And this is what people find so sexy about you. Yeah. Oh my goodness, too much. Too much, but I'll take them. We have the 10 of Pentacles with justice, balancing out, family legacy. This is generational. You break generational patterns is what you do by forgiveness and by moving on. There's an end of a karmic cycle here. So your glow up is what makes you sexy. It's your inner world, your inner glow up here that makes you sexy. You know boundaries now. It's like people want to take your success. People want to steal your success. No one can get into your head anymore. The way you stand up for yourself is extremely sexy. Maybe in the past you didn't stand up for yourself. Perhaps you let everybody walk all over you, and this was a family generational pattern that you had to break, including lovers, right? Letting people, yeah, you've gained a lot of inner strength. You may have been someone who let people walk all over you. And now you've, like we have worthiness here. So you know your worth now. You defend yourself. You work on yourself. You love yourself. You've surrendered things from the past. Maybe you used to hold on to past relationships or past hurts or resentments. And you realize that, hey, that's just keeping you stuck. That's a distraction. We need to let go of that. Yeah, avenged yourself. We have Knight, loyalty, romance, a love of honor. Romantic delusions. You've got over romantic delusions and you've avenged yourself, right? Desire to balance the scales of justice. Righteousness on behalf of oneself or society. Yeah, you've avenged yourself. Detective. You've seen the truth in a situation. You sought out the truth and you found the truth of a situation, right? Great powers of observation and intuition. Desire to seek out the truth. Thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. You saw the truth in this love situation. And you're no longer being distracted by it, and you avenged yourself, and you did this glow up, and people are viewing your strength and your determination to pull yourself out of darkness. Very, very sexy, very alluring, very, people want to know how you did it. They come to you for guidance. They want to come to you for guidance, right? It says here, blue violet, protection, luck, love, and sleep. Protection and love, right? You've learned how to love yourself, how to protect yourself. You've known your worth now, and now people are coming to you and wondering how you did it. How did you surrender to what is? How did you surrender to yourself, basically? What did we surrender to? Let's see. What was the surrendering? Yeah, Four of Swords, laying something to rest, moving on from it. Change, Wheel of Fortune, luck. What did I say in the beginning? Wheel of Fortune type energy. You changed your fate. You changed your destiny. And this is what people find so sexy about you, is that they can see where you were headed. And now they've seen that you completely surrendered and changed your fate. You laid something to rest and you moved on, and now you're starting a new karmic cycle, right? You're starting something new. And people find this really intriguing about you. Your glow up is what's sexy. How you pulled yourself out of darkness and out of the dark night of the soul. Oh, intense today. These are not how I thought they were going to be, but hey, here we are. So if that resonated with you guys at all, please hit the like button and the thumbs up. Same thing. I know, it's the same thing. Comment down below. I would love to hear who you are. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Mugwort pile. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose mugwort, this is going to be your reading on what people find alluring, seductive, and sexy about you. So let's get into it. Mugwort, it says here, psychic powers, protection, strength, dreams, and astral travel. It could be your spirituality. So people find your spirituality to be extremely sexy. Okay, you guys could be my psychics, tarot readers, does not have to be, but it's your intuition that makes you sexy. It's the way that you can see through people's souls. It's the way that you can, you're magical. There's something magical about you. There is something mysterious about you as well. Look, psychic powers, magic. I knew this was going to come out. So the crow and the vulture. Okay, the vulture is all about purification. It's all about protection, purification, destroying what isn't. The vulture, what does it do? It's a scavenger, right? So it picks apart dead animals and cleans up things, right? So psychic debris. People find your way of seeing through them, seeing through their problems, very, very sexy. It's like you can see the problem within something, within an energetic makeup or within themselves that they can't even see yet. So it's like you can pinpoint problems before they even knew it was a problem. And people find this very, very sexy. I'm going to read here. I didn't do this with pile number 1. I probably should have, but I didn't. So we have the vulture, guardian and purifier. The guardian, essential for rebalance. It's like you're the guardian of magic. It's almost like you're a high priestess or a high priest. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or a tragedy is actually a blessing in disguise. So you clear up people's messes. This is almost like you rebalance, and it has to do something with magic, with psychic abilities, with you rebalance people's karma. You purify people's mind, body, and soul. You right past wrongs. You do the dirty work, but in the spiritual realm almost. It's almost like your soul does this, and this is what people find so sexy and alluring about you, is that you are pretty much karma and you're a rebalancer in some sort of way. Then we have the crow, which is spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. So you're a watchful guardian over people. The crow has been a long time symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within the mind's eye the three realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and a regular self-study. So this is all about purifying and balancing. Clarifies, reveals wisdom. Clean your space, sage. Clean mind. There's something about the way that you purified your mind, body, and soul, or the way that you help people purify their mind, body, and soul and clear away energetic gunk that is potentially harmful. And people find this seductive about you. It's almost like you can rip apart people's illusions and help them purify. That's a strong energy. You guys have a very, very strong energy. You clear psychic debris from people. People are a little bit afraid of you. What is it about my pile number 3s that people find so seductive? 10th house reputation. You have a reputation for doing this. The mystic, Pisces. You have a reputation for being a mystic, like you guys could be my witchy pile. Okay, definitely. Tarot reader, witchy pile. People know not to screw with you. It's like you work on justice's behalf. We have the mystic here. Imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic, mystical, adoring, magical, allowing, dreamy, spiritual, emotional. Yeah, very, very spiritual. You may have a Pisces moon, doesn't have to be, but you're very, you have a reputation for being magical. People don't want to mess with you because it's like karma's been served with this pile. So if someone tries to mess with you or someone tries to screw with you, they get their karma immediately, and they think that you did some weird voodoo witch thing to balance out the scales here. Or your guides or your spirit guides do this on, look, we have Neptune dreams. You astral travel. You can astral travel into people's dreams. You're a dream walker. Holy pile number 3. What the heck? And then we have Capricorn with so you could be a Capricorn, okay? Doesn't have to be. Capricorn, Pisces. Oh, we have Pisces strong. We have Capricorn strong. I'm going to take that. You could be a dream walker. You could astral travel. People find this sexy about you because they see you in their dreams. You are, you do things within your dream state that you may not even be realizing, but you balance out you purify the spiritual realm in some sort of way. You help people in their dream state. You help people's energetic body. You help people's souls. They find this really, really sexy and seductive about you because there's something that they can't pinpoint about you, but they're at their subconscious and their spiritual body. It's like it recognizes you because you've met before, but in their dream state, in their subconscious, if this is making sense. So people are drawn to you. You have a reputation, and people are drawn to you, and they don't even really know why. Neptune, dreams. Imagination, memories, the subconscious, self-sacrifice, ideals, universal love, visions, meditation. Yeah, people see you in their dreams. I'm getting that heavy. Fantasies, escapism, especially with this Pisces, is all about escapism. And then we have veils, magic, enchantment, the ethers. Oh, I'm getting a deep astral travel and then we have the Capricorn, boss and reputation, serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, wise. Karma. What did I say about karma? We have Capricorn here, ruler of Saturn. Karma. You're walking karma. This is what's so seductive about you, is people watch karma happen to them when people fuck with you. People find that the universe is on your side and it's very sexy. They're scared of you, but they're also very intrigued about you. They find you to be magical and that you hold some weird type of power. Psychic powers, yeah, protection, astral travel, and dreams. We have dreams on here, and then we have dreams here, okay? Strength and psychic powers. People see you in their dreams. You balance out karma. There's something about you balancing out karma and people watching it happen to people. Like, it's like they've watched people talk shit about you, and then it's like you'll go and fuck them up in their dreams. But you won't have any idea that you're doing this, but you'll go fuck them up in their dreams. You'll astral travel to them, teach them a lesson, and then they'll get their physical karma on the 3D reality as well. So people that watch them fuck with you also watch them get their karma. Balance. Balance. Move beyond intention to belief. People find that you balance the scales of justice. I'm reading this again. With a clean mind, you balance out. Look, it says here. Guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. Balance. It rebalances. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. You prevent the spread of, like, darkness, black magic, things like this. You prevent the spread of... That's powerful. You prevent the spread of gossip, of bad karma, of bad energies circulating around. This is why the universe is always on your side, because you are working with the scales of justice. You work with Saturn. You work with karma. You work with the universal law and the universal energies. And this is why you are so protected and why people are scared of you. They don't fuck with you. They also find you very, very sexy, very, very alluring. They want to know why you are like this. I just heard, yeah, one step is all you need, accept and receive. I just got chills. So pile number 3, what is it about pile number 3s that are just so sexy? Creator fire, sacred mirrors. Yeah, you get what you give. It's a mirror. You show people the mirror. Sacred fire, you purify things. Creator water, water and fire, balance again. You balance things out, and people find this very, it's like you work for things that are supernatural. It's almost like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. People view you as you have a reputation, okay? People talk about this. Okay? People know not to screw with you because balance, justice will be served. It's almost like you teach people lessons as well. Strategy. And then we have passion here. So there's that fire. So have a game plan. Implement daily routines that support your goals. Be clear about your desires. Strategy. There's a karmic relationship. See, karma. Karmic relationship. The universe uses you as a tool, as a karmic person, but in a good way, to teach people soul lessons. And people, you have a reputation about this, okay? You not only enter people's dreams, but you teach people soul lessons. It's like they have there's a strategy here. You have a karmic contract with the universe and with other people's souls, so that you can teach them some sort of lesson, some sort of, now these don't have to be bad lessons. You teach them. You teach them that what they do will come back to them, but you make it seen, you make it very known, you make it very aware, right? Then we have creator fire with passion here. This is what makes you sexy, is the fact that you work for the universe and that you're magic. It says fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Strategy. It's like learning how to love yourself and not how to put out that negative energy. It's like you teach people that, hey, putting out that negative energy comes back to them. You got to learn how to put out positive energy. You balance it out. What do people find sexy about my pile number 3s? Walking karma. Personality traits. Your personality is very sunny. You're very bright, okay? You're very happy-go-lucky, funny, great personality, compatible, resonance and connection. People resonate with you, and they feel like that. This is, see what I say? People can look at you and they recognize you, but on a subconscious level, so they don't understand where they know you from, but they know you because your souls know each other. Because you are someone who vibrates on a very high caliber. You work with the angelic realms, you work with probably deities, you work with other spiritual beings, things like this. And people understand, they resonate with you, they have a connection with you, but they don't understand where. And this is why. It's because you have karmic contracts to help balance out their karma by teaching them lessons. And this is what they find sexy. So it's not even about like what they innately find sexy about you. This is at a subconscious level that they find you sexy, they find you alluring, they're attracted to you, but they don't understand why. And this is why. What do people find sexy about my pile number 3s? 4 of Cups, the Tower. Scorpio energy, that unseen energy. You bring tower moments to people, okay? It's like, oh, it's like you're this mermaid. Oh, why are you so sad? It's like, well, you dished out, and now here I'm just giving you back what you dished out. So why are you so sad? Boom. This is a lesson you need to learn. Rebalance. What do people find so sexy about Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Cups? Yeah, people known you from the past lives. You've had past lives of people. People recognize you. Mothering, nurturing. You do it out of the goodness of your own heart. You're very, very kind and compassionate, nurturing and motherly. You don't do this in a negative way, okay? You kind of teach people lessons, but it's not so harsh. This is what people find so sexy about you, is that you transform their life. You help them balance out. So even if at first they think it's like brutal, in the end they look back at it and they're like, fuck, I knew I met that person for a reason, and this is what they taught me, and this is what I've gained from it. And they remember you from past lives. They have this resonance with you, this connection with you, this psychic bond with you. They recognize you, but on a subconscious soul level. What do people find sexy about my pile number 3s? Oh gosh. We have the Alchemist. You teach people how to alchemize, how to turn crap, like this, 4 of Cups, crap, into gold. You teach people how to alchemize. So it says transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. And then we have Damsel. Yeah, you don't need to be rescued by anyone. You teach people self-worth, self-love. And you teach people that it all starts within, as within, so without. It's almost like you teach people spiritual laws. You teach people, you waken them up to their own psychic gifts, to their own power. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself and not anyone else. It's like what you do, what you give is what you get. So alchemize. You teach people how to do the inner work. And you teach people karma. You teach people about karma. Yeah, you're an earth angel. You're an angel. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. You're an angel. You're an earth angel. This is why you work with the angelic realms. You work with karma. Ooh, I'm getting chills, spirit. You help people recognize that their actions have consequences and that you are here. You help people remember their soul, their gifts, where they come from, what they're here to do. You balance the scales of justice. You help people balance their own karma. You help people balance out past lives as well, and what they needed to learn from a past life, but they didn't learn it. So now you're here to purify it this lifetime, and you're helping people do that. And people recognize you, they resonate with you, they understand who you are and why you're here, but they do it on an unconscious, subconscious level. So they don't know exactly why they're so drawn to you, why they're so connected to you, but it's because it's on a subconscious level. So they subconsciously are very, very attracted to you because you're an earth angel. You're here to help them balance out their karma, their scales. Whew. Powerful stuff. Okay, pile number 3, if that resonated with you, please hit the thumbs up and comment down below. I would love to know who the heck you are, because I resonate with this pile. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye.